Hello everyone and welcome back to another inspiring session. Today we are discussing a topic that affects every area of life, understanding the psychology of motivation. Whether it's achieving goals, staying productive, or overcoming challenges, motivation plays a crucial role. Joining us today is AI assistant Maya. Welcome Maya.
Hey, glad to be back with you for this one. Motivation is definitely something I hear people wrestling with constantly. What's your starting point with this topic? What's the core?
My first question, what exactly is motivation?
Good starting point. Uh, at its most basic, motivation is what gets us moving. No worries at all. I've definitely caught the good part. Sounds like you're in the flow now with the podcast.
Okay, Maya, tell us, is motivation only about achieving big goals?
Definitely not. That's actually a pretty common misconception. People tend to think motivation only. I think I'll put a little bit of a word. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say that again?
Tell us, is motivation only about achieving big goals?
You were saying motivation isn't just about.
I am.
Sounds like you're making.
We are missing your
In the middle
voice.
of setting something up.
By the way, tell us, are there different types of motivation?
Oh, hey, technical gremlins again. Annoying. Anyway, different types of motivation. There's intrinsic versus. Yeah, sounds like we had a little audio hiccup there, but more.
Answer us. Are there different types of motivation?
Intrinsic and extrinsic are the big two. Intrinsic motivation is when you do something because it's inherently enjoyable, like a painter who loves to paint just for the joy of it. Is
Okay, tell us, explain types of.
six main types. Okay. Tell me the framework you're working with. What are the six types as you understand them?
Please define these six types.
Could you please repeat that? It's coming through a bit fractured. All right, go for it. I'm listening.
Okay, tell us now. Define six types of motivation.
Sounds like you want me to list and define six types of motivation. The big ones are typically categorized as 1, intrinsic, 2, extrinsic, 3, achievement, 4, extrinsic, a fix, competence, intrinsic, as like we talked about, doing something because you enjoy it. Extrinsic is doing something for reward or to avoid punishment. Achievement is drive to excel. Affiliation needing connection. Power is influence over. Thanks.
Okay, which type is stronger in these six?
Sorry, I lost you there. Could you say that again?
Which type is stronger?
Still a bit garbled. Were you asking which motivation type is stronger?
Yeah.
Tough question. Here's the thing. It's not really about which is objectively stronger, but which aligns with what you actually want from life. Intrinsic motivation generally wins if you can tap into it. When what you're doing lights you up from inside, you have more energy, creativity, and resilience. Extrinsic can get you going for deadlines or immediate goals, but it tends to fizzle once the carrot disappears. Does that land?
Yes.
Right? Moving on.
Yeah, moving.
Great. What's next?
What psychological factors influence motivation?
Good question. At a core level, beliefs about your abilities. I'm Maya, the AI assistant on your podcast. What did you ask?
Uh, my,
By what are you?
my question
Thanks.
is, what is psychological factors influence motivation?
Right. Psychological factors, big picture. It comes down to things like expectations, beliefs, values. People are motivated when they genuinely believe their actions matter, when they see a clear path to what they want, and when it aligns with what they actually care about. A lot of it, too, is fear avoidance. People are often more motivated to avoid pain or failure than they are by the promise of reward.
Okay, that's good. How do goals affect motivation?
You mean, how can someone boost their motivation?
How do goals affect motivation?
Huge impact. Goals give you direction, focus, and purpose. More specifically, goals work best when they're specific and achievable. I want to get healthier is okay. I'll walk 30 minutes 5 times a week. Concrete and has structure. Nice try getting me there.
Why do some
Thanks.
people
Goals
lose?
really,
Okay, why do some people lose motivation even after setting goals?
that's a fantastic question. It's not enough to set the goal. You can easily lose steam, even with good intentions. Sometimes goals are too ambitious. Other times, perfectionism sets in. You stumble once and think the whole thing's ruined. Also, lack of accountability, no one checking in with you, and also just life getting in the way. Unexpected things happen. Does that resonate?
Okay, what are common reasons people lose motivation?
Let me recap. You're asking about the common culprits behind motivation loss.
Yeah.
It's usually a mix. Unrealistic goals set them up to fail, fear of failure leading to paralysis, procrastination kicking in and snowballing into avoidance, or just pure life disruption that knocks them off track. Perfectionism, lack of accountability, getting overwhelmed, that whole cluster.
Okay.
What resonates most with your audience's experience?
Okay.
All right, next question.
Fear of failure seem very common.
Big time. Fear of failure can be crippling. People avoid starting or give up easily.
Yeah, yeah. Move on.
Hearing you now. Thanks for signing off for today. Sounds like you're wrapping up the podcast.
Okay. What is the first step to building strong motivation?
Solid question. First step is about aligning what you want with what you value. Too often, people go after goals that make sense on paper, but don't actually mean anything to them. Figure out what truly moves you. Intrinsic motivation comes when your work feels less like a chore and more like purpose.
Okay. How does routine help motivation?
Routine can be game changing. When tasks become habits, you stop negotiating with yourself every morning whether or not you feel motivated enough to do them. It's like autopilot less friction, more consistency. What routine methods do you recommend for your audience?
Okay. Does mindset affect motivation or not?
Absolutely, it's massive. Mindset frames everything. Growth mindset says challenges are opportunities to learn. Setbacks aren't failures, but temporary obstacles. The opposite, fixed mindset, makes obstacles feel insurmountable. Your approach to challenges literally rewires your brain for motivation or demoralization.
Yes, our question are more, but we have too little time. Now our podcast is to end.
Looks like you're
Uh,
wrapping up your podcast.
uh,
How'd it go today?
okay, thank you, Maya, for your great and helpful advice for us, for our viewers. Thank you for joining us, and we will talk back you later. Thank you for joining.
Of course. Always a pleasure being on your show. Topics like motivation always feel fresh and important.
Okay, good.
Thanks for having me, and good luck wrapping up the episode. Good talk.